Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So, welcome to my garden. It's a beautiful Wednesday afternoon. I had to think of the day. It's a beautiful Wednesday afternoon, and I thought I'll bring you outside because, hey, it's still summer. I've got kind of like a BLT sandwich, so I've got the lettuce, tomato, of course, an egg, like an omelette, just basic omelette with a little bit of cream, and some oat mayo. I ran out of lettuce, so one of the sandwiches, this one, has actually kale on one layer. Yeah. Anyway, some salt and vinegar crisps, and what else? A beer. Anyway, I can't wait to eat. I'm super starving. Let's eat. That's what I call an aggressive pour.
911, what's your emergency?
There's a woman. There's a body.
A woman's body, sir?
She's here. But not all of her. Not all of her.
Calm down, sir. Can you tell me if the woman is breathing?
She has her tail. She has no face.
Well,
I'm Ingrid Mendoza, and you're in Killer Country. This week, we're diving into the bizarre death of Mirabel Diaz. Mirabel dreamed of becoming a Hollywood actress, but trapped in the small seaside town of Mystic Bay, Florida, her options were limited. She'd book an occasional used car commercial or a clown at a child's birthday party, but legitimate opportunities were few and far between. Eventually, however, Mirabel found a path to acting in an unexpected place, Wild Tides Water Park. There, Mirabel donned a long silver tail and a shimmering tube top. 5 days a week, rain or shine, she'd swim in a massive glass tank, smiling at tourists and posing for pictures. At Wild Tides, Mirabel became Miss Mirabel, the magic mermaid of Mystic Bay. Then, on August 24th, 2012, everything changed. Hurricane Braden tore through Mystic Bay, destroying 65 homes, 34 Shake Shacks, and leaving at least one person missing: Mirabel Diaz. Frank Wild, the longtime owner of Wild Tides Water Park, was among the last to see her alive.
She was a pretty redhead. Some say she had web feet. She never wanted to talk. Now, I don't like to speak ill of the dead, but she was a little cold. Snobby, you might say. When the hurricane was coming, I told her, "Hey, sweetie, you can stay with me. Because, this place is a fortress. I got hurricane shutters, sandbags, the whole shebang. A bunker with a sauna, screening room, bowling alley. Yeah, regulation bowling alley, do you understand? Yeah, the real deal." Yeah, I told her. I got 2 months worth of beans. Yeah, all kinds of beans. Right? Black beans, kidney beans, pinto beans, lima beans, soybeans, jelly beans. Yeah, I was worried, because she lived all by herself. I owned the building she lived in, and I knew it was, I knew she wouldn't have beans. But she told me she'd be okay on her own. Yeah, maybe if she just stayed at my place. You wonder what might have been. But she said no, she didn't even like beans.
I I spoke with Frank at his home over 3-bean salad. From where we sat on an expansive back patio festooned with marble statues of dolphins, women, and dolphin women, we could see the very top of Wild Tide's Megalodon Mega Twister. It's a massive water slide, just over 100 feet tall, that shoots park visitors into the waiting jaws of a fiberglass megalodon.
Please, this park employees half the damn town easily. We added that big slide, the friggin' orcas. It's a sight to see, especially the mermaids. And Mirabelle, well, she was the most popular one. You really just never think of something happening to a girl like that in a place like this. Well, except for that time when those kids got eaten during the alligator parade. Or the time the clowns went feral. Oh, or that time when the old guy...
Behind us, something bumps hard against a glass wall.
don't mind her. That's Cannellini. Here, girl. Come here. Come on, sweet bean.
Frank Wild, heir to the Wild Bean Company fortune, is an avowed animal lover. His home, a concrete monolith rising from the steaming marsh, includes a massive glass pyramid teeming with all sorts of aquatic marvels, including, most notably, a 6-foot albino alligator named Cannellini. He also owns a narwhal, 7 dolphins, roughly 16 flamingos, 3 tigers, 7 pythons, a wild boar, and several ostriches. Most are named after Beans. Frank goes on.
I used to have a whole mess of macaws, too. But every hurricane, more of them escape. Sometimes I still see them flying over the house. I guess they wanted to be free. Yeah, whatever that means. Anyway, she was a nice girl. Sometimes. And it's a shame what happened.
Jessa Lynn Garcia, another mermaid at Wild Tide's water park, remembers Mirabelle a bit differently.
She was just sweet as pie. She really was. And such a pretty little thing. For a brunette. Except for the gills. She was always giving me real nice tips, about what to do with my clothes or my hair. She'd come up to me while we'd be putting our tails on and say something like, "Oh, Jessalyn, you would look so good as a blonde." Or, "Oh, Jessalyn, don't go to that Shake Shack on August 24th. I had a vision." And, she was always the second runner-up at pageants. Almost Miss Key Lime Pie. Almost the Orange Blossom Queen. Almost ambassador to Kazakhstan. People don't realize it, but it takes a lot of character to keep showing up after losing out over and over and over and over and over and over again. I'm proud of my titles. Always will be. I don't take the honor of being the Orange Blossom Queen 6 straight years in a row lightly, but, I admired Mirabelle, too. And she had a good heart. She'd volunteer all the time. She'd perform for the little old people down at the senior center, sing that song from that mermaid movie, I'm in Your World, or whatever it's called. I don't know. My children only watch godly movies. But she'd sing that. She didn't have children, so maybe she didn't realize. Or a husband, which I also have. So. Oh, and she was a perfectionist. So she'd sing that same song over and over till she got it right. 20, 30 times. The old people would tell her she didn't have to, that she could stop at any time, but she... He was happy to do it. She was a natural performer. Oh, so gifted. I was never like that. I mean, everyone's different. Some of us are more into the artistry of it all. I'm a Wild Tides water park mermaid because I believe it's important to provide families with wholesome, all ages entertainment at an affordable price. But others, they like the attention. Not that I'm blaming her for what happened. Gosh, no. She was a nice person. She didn't deserve that. Not at all. You just never think something like that would happen in a teeny little teensy-weensy town like Mystic Bay.
I'm so glad you're here.
Besides that time that poor boy was pushed
For the
into that
next 20
hydraulic
minutes,
press,
I'll be guiding
or
you
that old
towards
man who spontaneously
peace in
combusted in
times
the
of
Publix
pain.
parking lot. But other than that,
I invite
you just
you
never
to find
think
a
of bad
comfortable
stuff
position,
happening here.
be it in a
It
chair,
was so sad.
on the floor,
What happened to her?
or on a cushion.
Of course, we all
Be
suspected
sure to
Jared.
sit up
He's
straight.
weird.
Your
He
arms
followed her
resting
around like a
comfortably on
puppy.
your lap.
A weird
Your
puppy.
arms facing down.
Mirabelle's disappearance left a mark on the
If you're
minuscule
seated
town
in a
of
chair,
Mystic Bay.
I invite you to
Search
place
missions
both feet
tampered
firmly
by
on
downed
the
power
ground.
lines and felled trees.
If you're
As
seated on the
days turned
floor
into
or upon
weeks,
a
the
cushion,
town's
I
optimism
encourage you to
began to
position
fade.
yourself in such a way
That said,
that you
losing
feel
hope
fully
is
grounded
something of a custom for
supported.
residents of Mystic Bay. For
I'll give
years,
you a
competing
few more
theme
seconds
parks,
to
virus
find a
outbreaks,
position
daylight
that's
savings,
right
and
for
a
you.
quickly shifting culture led to a downturn in park numbers.
Hey, come on now. Wild Tides is still
Ready?
top quality. Some of the
Let's
best
begin.
damn entertainment in the state. I don't care
You
what
can
anyone
close your
thinks,
eyes,
right?
or just
But
let
the
your
fact of the
vision
matter
gradually
is,
soften.
kids don't go for that
Whichever is
anymore.
best for you.
Yeah, they'd rather be on their phones playing
Let's start by
Candy
focusing
Crush
on
or Roblox Adopt Me.
There may be other
Neal.fun
things
and at a walk with their folks.
sound,
So
smell,
people stopped coming.
traffic,
And then, of course,
children,
that's when they found her.
pets,
Or what
keyboards
was left of
clicking.
her.
What was left of
Footsteps down the
Mirabelle
hall.
was found by Jared Holt on
Hydraulic
November
presses.
15th, 2012, 3 months
hum
after
and
she
drone
went missing.
of electrical appliances.
That's his voice you heard in the 911 call at the top of the
If the
episode.
sound
She
or
has
thought
her
should twinkle your
She,
attention away,
she has no face.
When Chipko
Just
County
softly
police
bring
arrived at the
footsteps
scene,
back
they
to
discovered a grisly sight. Mirabelle Diaz, launched in the jaws of the Megalodon
breathe in
Megatwister,
for
her mermaid tail
Land
curled
on chest,
daintily beneath her on the ancient beast's pink fiberglass top. The park's earliest attendees, a group of school children from the St. Brendan the Navigator Institute for Marine Biology, followed Jared's gaze, the park's famed mermaid staring back at them. That is, if she could have stared
Well
back.
done.
Jessalyn
Next,
Garcia
release your
remembers the
breath
day
from your mouth
vividly.
with an
He
audible
was a
sigh.
cat in
for
tonic when
6
he first saw
counts.
her.
Ready?
Like he couldn't move or blink or say a single word. Oh, poor thing. He just stood there, looking into the hole where her face had been.
Very good.
It was all
Now,
sunk in.
let's do that again.
A pit.
Breathe in.
No offense to Mirabelle, but I think it was the worst I've ever seen her look. And it was the first day since the hurricane that the park was open to the public. That's what's so sad about it.
Focus on the breath.
November is always a slow month. The water's cold, the sun sets early. It's peak season for the flesh-eating algae that sometimes grows on the lazy river inner tubes. But we lost so much money because of the storm that we were all just so excited for the park to open back up again. And someone had just up and shoved poor little old Mirabelle into the big old shark's mouth. How's that for taking the stick right out of your popsicle?
Now, Jessalyn had a pretty good idea of who was responsible. But first, speaking of popsicles, when's the last time you enjoyed a mouthful of fresh, home-cooked food? Between work and errands, there's never time to cook a proper meal. That's where Dinner Dash comes in. Dinner Dash is a weekly meal delivery service focused on fresh, organic ingredients with recipes chosen by real chefs. Best of all, Dinner Dash meals never expire. Using our secret technology, we have made eggs that last forever. Get 20% off your first Dinner Dash weekly meal kit with code KILLER20. Dinner Dash. Meals that are eternal. Back to the case. Here's Jessalyn. Now, the first thing you gotta understand about Mystic Bay is that it's a small town. Real small. Itty bitty. So everyone knows everyone here. I went to school with Jared and Mirabelle, worked alongside them here at the park.
And Jared, well, I can say this, right? Because I know him. He's probably just about the worst mascot you've ever had. The only reason he kept his job is because no one else wanted to wear the costume. And when I say he wanted to wear the costume, I mean he really wanted to wear the costume. Like, real. Like, not in a God-honoring way.
Jared Holt had dressed as Wild Tide's water park's iconic mascot, Manny the Manatee, since dropping out of Mystic Bay High School in 1999. His costume consisted of a massive suit carved of fleece and foam, complete with flippers, a floppy headpiece, and Manny's signature orange flip-flops. All told, the costume weighed in at a staggering 140 pounds and was said to have reached internal temperatures of up to 100 degrees, 310 Kelvin in the Sealing, Florida heat. Past Manny the Manatees have been recorded passing out from the extreme temperature, including one Manny who, in 1973, collapsed face first into a child's birthday cake, and another who, in 1985, became partially baked within the suit while conducting a water safety demonstration at the park's wave pool. And for years, Wild Tide's water park officials could not find workers willing to put on the suit.
Whoa. Change the design? Yeah, no. Out of the question. That Manny the Manatee suit was designed by my own dad, Frank Wild Sr. He had two dreams: to sell quality beans at affordable prices across the continental United States of America, and to make a true man-manatee hybrid he referred to as the humanity. And that damn suit, that's the second closest he ever got to. So no, I never changed. If you think the suit's too heavy or too stinky or too what have you, well, that's a personal thing. Man up and manatee up. Yeah. Come on, change the suit? What, you kidding me with this?
You could smell the suit before you saw it. I'd say it was closest to, you ever have a Florida-style pizza? Well, you take a handful of saltine crackers and sort of spread them out on a paper plate with sprayed cheese, turtle jerky, and a little bit of gas station pickle, and a sprinkling of boiled peanuts. Just leave it out for a little bitty bit, let the sunshine do its magic, and voila, you got yourself a meal. Now, it's delicious, but you're only smelling it for about a mile, 2 miles out if the wind hits just right. I actually eat that sort of food personally. The Manny the Manatee soup smelled sort of like that, like Florida-style pizza or rotten broccoli.
Despite the suit's numerous downsides, there was one person more than willing to don it around the park: Jared Holt.
Jared, well, he strayed from the light of the Lord. I can tell you that much for nothing. Tampering with the divine design. He had a lot of odd predications. He was a fuzzy.
You've got mail.
Jared Holt at the Chipko County Jail. It's a small peach-colored structure across from a former Sears-turned-spirit house.
You've got mail.
I first learned about it online. I've always wanted to draw. Kind of. Like funny animals. Or animals with like bazooka arms. Just funny stuff, you know? Whatever pops into my head. Like maybe I'll draw a manatee with big muscles and bazooka arms. Or maybe I'll feel more like drawing a bazooka that shoots out manatees with, really huge
You've got
muscles.
mail.
There's a lot of symbolism there if you think about it. Not that a lot of people think about it. I have a real respect for all
You've got
sirenids.
mail.
That's the term for aquatic animals like manatees and dugongs, by the way. Siren. Like a siren, like a mermaid. They think sailors invented mermaids because they saw manatees out in the water and fell in love with them.
I asked Jared whether his appreciation for Sirenians extended to Mirabelle. He grows quiet.
You've got mail.
And then,
Mirabelle, no. I don't think of her that way.
You've got mail.
She was pretty, sure. Long, pinkish hair, cross-eyed. She was a friend to me. Nothing less, nothing more. After all, she was the one to pull me out of that pool trade.
the incident to which Jared is referring occurred in June of 2001 and has since become local legend around the microscopic town of Mystic Bay. Jared Holt, then 19, had gone on break.
You
Like
got
many
mail.
Wild Tide Water Park workers, fighting the miasmic heat of a June afternoon
You got
with
mail.
can after can of fluorescent yellow alcoholic energy drinks, he suffered a lapse in judgment. Against park rules, he stripped off his heavy mascot suit and, accompanied by several other intoxicated park employees, dove into the inviting, aqua-colored waters of the Wild Tide swimming pool. Jessalyn, like nearly everyone else in the unbelievably tiny town of Mystic Bay,
All right, Chad, let's take a look at this video. I was told to watch it.
You got mail.
No way. Cool. Oh, my stars and
You
heavens.
got mail.
Well, we're not supposed to be fraternizing with the customers.
Yeah, how are they even doing
That's the first thing. It's important to have boundaries, or else the customers will try to get away with every little thing, from bringing
like a world
corn dogs
record?
on the water slide to putting their bits and pieces in the jellyfish tank. And then there's the fact that
You got
manatee
mail.
should never be seen out of
That's
costume.
insane!
That's the second thing.
That's
It's weird
insane!
for little children
You
seeing a
got
bright
mail.
pink human man wearing nothing but swim trunks and a manatee mascot head. It's unnatural.
Okay,
And then, of
close.
got
course,
mail.
there's the prophecy. That's the third thing. But first,
You got mail.
You've
When
done
it
this
comes to
too?
looking out for your future, do you know who to trust? Invest in your tomorrow
Why
today
is your
with
head so
Chipco
block
County
shaped?
Bank
It's not
and
block
Loan.
shaped.
You
Don't
got
say that.
mail.
Chipco County Bank
Come on,
and
sound like
Loan,
I out for a day.
you can rest
You
assured
got mail.
your money is working as hard as you are using the power of state-certified psychic accountants. Astrological accounting harnesses the power of the planets to grow your wealth astronomically.
It's ham and
Open an account
cheese.
today and receive a complimentary framed birth chart. Aries in your second house, Pisces in your eighth. It's no matter. With Chipco County Bank and Loan, even Gemini
No, I can't
placements
share.
look forward to
I only got enough
financial
to eat.
You got
security.
mail.
And if you use code KILLER50 within 30 days, you
You
can
got
receive
mail.
an extra $50 cash bonus just for signing up. Chipco County Bank and Loan.
How long is
We'll
this?
have you seeing stars. And now,
You
back
got
to
mail.
this.
I could probably
as
do this.
everyone knows, foretells the return of a
If I wasn't
creature
busy, I would
known
do this.
only as the
I'm
anomaly.
busy. You guys know I'm
Its
busy.
name cannot be
got
uttered
mail.
by human tongues, and human
Don't
minds
say I'm
cannot
unemployed. I'm
conceive
very.
of its
This is my job. I'm working right now.
Starves for the
I'm
flesh
literally
of
working right now. I have to go to the bathroom for a second. But this is a job. I'm working.
Like clockwork, it returns. But even little kids know this, right? What happens is you go into the wave pool, you hold onto your boogie board, you hear the murmurs, and you heed those dang murmurs, Miss Ma'am. I'll tell you that much. You heed the dang on murmurs.
You got mail.
Well, sure. Yeah, I knew about the prophecy. But you've got to
What I
keep in mind
missed?
hundreds, if not tens.
Oh
of
my
people
God!
in that wave
I missed
pool,
a
and
lot!
Most of them come out totally fine. So I guess, I thought I'd be okay. And then I got stuck in the pool drain. Well, I mean, just part of me.
And it was none other than Mirabel Diaz who saved Jared from developing the same pelvic vestige.
Don't say
as his
chill. I like
beloved
that. That's my
son.
favorite drink in the whole world. I'm not a sellout.
You got mail.
And everyone else just stood by the edge of the pool yelling,
Come on, let's go.
"Prophecy,
Come on, I need you right here.
prophecy."
Caught you dead.
She
Hey.
did something. She saved my life.
Let's work out. Come on. Give me 3
They said he
leads. Get
came
on
out of
up.
that pool
Apparently-
drain with a pop.
2,
This guy's the best at doing it.
Ooh, chin up. 3. Now go back to those crunches. Crunch it
Round
down.
dingle first.
4. Come on.
First wave pool to feed the insatiable.
3.
horrible
Let's
force
go.
All over
Oh, that was-
a dying planet.
3 knees.
Oh.
Come down.
You
3.
got mail.
So, no,
1. Switch it up.
because the
3.
anomaly
You
will
got mail.
always get what it
2.
wants.
Corner knee. So
Always.
we're going to kind of
From
build
that
that
point on,
project as we
Jared
go,
and
all right?
Mirabel were said to
Let's
be
go. Now
inseparable.
crunch it down. We'll keep going back to
Beautiful
the top.
mermaid always
Adding a
found
move
close
that's
That's gotta hurt.
within
Yeah, I
your
feel like
sight.
3
That
knees.
does
Count it
that.
down.
You got mail.
3.
At first, it was just
1. Switch it up. 3. What's the move? Corner knee. Don't worry, you don't have to remember it.
She
You
never
got
so much
mail.
as looked in my direction. Mermaids
I
and
normally
mascots.
call it out. I
they're
always call it
nice,
out.
You know?
Corner
So I
curl.
sort of helped her
Don't bring
around
up the price of the cookies.
just as a
Come on.
thank you. I'd wheel
Let's
her
go.
around when she had her tail.
That focus on the
Crunches.
video.
Checks for her sometimes. She
4,
loved
don't
fun.
quit on me. 3,
Sometimes we
don't
play a
stop
game
on me.
where she
2,
pretended to be
let's
like
go.
a seal.
3 knees,
and I
count
tossed
it down.
buttons into her mouth.
3, 2,
Although I wanted
1.
to be the seal,
You
she
got
said
mail.
no.
3,
She was the seal.
2,
I
corner
couldn't have
curl.
fun once.
And if you get some of the movements messed up,
Mostly
You
If I
got
wasn't
mail.
doing this,
Now
I'd probably
we're
be a
I
adding
have a good picture
your
of her as
side
a
leg.
muscly manatee with a
Side
bazooka.
leg.
I'll probably be a
She said it was
Side
dumb,
leg.
but
Side leg. Now,
I don't know what
down.
sport.
As
4,
I give him a
come
moment
on.
to compose
3,
Maybe
himself,
like
he thought about the
2,
impact
like a
Mirabelle
come on.
Diaz had
3
on
knees,
such
count it
numerous
down.
sprinters.
3,
Probably
2,
one of the other.
1, switch it up. 3,
What value
2,
does she
corner
have
knee.
beyond her first
Up.
runner-up status?
Hey.
Beyond her radiant
Come on, y'all.
smile and
Let's work out.
gloomy blue mermaid
You
Corner
got mail.
curl.
to frame. She was a
Let's go.
princess, but becoming a maker. Perhaps
Come on, what you
not
got
so
next?
different from the orcas and
Side
things.
legs.
I don't look
Get
like
out.
someone with a
Just
degenerative muscular disease.
Boom.
I don't even know what that
Boom.
what those
Now,
words mean.
L step.
To Jared,
Step.
she was part
4,
savior,
step.
part
Watch out.
Don't say that about
Come
me.
on,
I
we
think
come. L step again.
Jeff has a rule of thumb for your life.
Step. Come on. Back to the top. Crunch it down.
she said the drawing was
Knees
super
up.
dumb. I think she even laughed at me. It hurt.
Let's go.
I know it's a fact, by the way, Maria.
Give me 3 knees.
I-
Count it down.
I can prove it.
You know, after finding her on the slide,
1, switch it up.
I saw her.
I can prove it.
There
2,
was.
I
corner knee.
Inside her locker.
Elbow to
Use
knee.
it right now.
I think she had it.
Elbow to knee.
And that
Elbow
You
to
got
knee.
mail.
Leg.
That's when I decided I'd find
Come on,
her
talk
killer
to me.
myself. I
Come
needed
on,
to
I
Check
see
it
you.
out.
I
Let me
hear
actually
you.
put the heart rate monitor. I'll show you. I'll show you right now.
Sleuth, a manatee on a mission. I vowed that I would solve
You
the
got
murder.
mail.
It was the last thing I did.
Work out.
and,
Come on, y'all.
turned out,
You got
step.
mail.
You're supposed to wet
at uncovering clues.
the band. I'm not spitting on myself.
Step. Floor now. Knee straddle. Corner knee straddle. Turn.
Check it out.
Corner knee straddle. Let's do it again.
Look at my heart rate.
Knee straddle.
At a
Knee
wedding.
straddle.
Don't worry.
Hey,
because
come on, let's
Neal.fun
go.
got you covered.
Come on.
With dozens
Now
of
crunch
games
it
to choose
down.
from,
Now,
Neal.fun is
you're
the
breathing
internet's
heavy.
one-stop shop
If you're
for home
sweating,
entertainment and
you are
enrichment.
good to go.
It's hard for the heart rate to detect. I have a
Control your
Usage has
breathing.
been shown to
Control
prevent
your workout.
memory
Let's
loss
go.
and death itself
Couple
in
more
one breath.
crunches.
That's
4.
right.
Check out how low
Just
my heart rate is.
1 hour of
Sound
Neal.fun
effects.
usage has
2.
been shown to stop father
3
time
knee.
and prevent aging.
3.
Best
2.
of
I'm
all,
also crazy.
it's completely free
3.
and accessible
2.
right
3 knees
from your
again.
browser. No downloads
3.
required.
2.
Ask your parents
1.
for permission to
Hey,
log on
come
today.
on. Now corner knee.
Cops arrived at the scene.
You got
I'm
Set.
gonna
mail.
say
Come on.
like 3 hours
6.
after,
Count with me.
maybe 4.
You got
5.
mail.
Count with me.
Apparently they were busy with another
4.
murder.
Come
Some
on.
kids pushed the
3.
chain on the
Come
top
on.
of the wire
2.
beam company factory
Crunch
and
it
onto
down.
You have to-
She exploded
Wet it.
like
It's not weird.
7. Come on.
It's not weird. I wash my hands.
This
6
one
more.
of the flamingos was wearing.
6.
Almost
Anyway,
daily.
after the
5.
cops
Come
finally
on.
arrived and cleared away
4.
the screaming
Come on.
elementary school
3.
kids,
2
they
more.
wanted to talk to me.
2.
They asked me if I knew anything
3
about
knees.
this
Get up.
town,
Let's go.
if I knew anything
3.
about the slide.
Two.
wrong.
Yeah,
1.
of
Switch
course
it
I
up.
didn't know about
3.
And of course I know
2.
about the slide.
Corner knee.
Look, Mystic Bay
As a point
is
of principle,
massive
I would
city.
guess that.
Squeeze.
Real small.
6.
Everyone
Come on.
knows about the Megalodon Mega
5. You
Twister.
got it.
It's the sickest
4.
slide in the
Come
whole
on.
America. Maybe in
3.
all of central
Come on.
southeastern Florida.
2.
You
Don't leave me
shoot
hanging.
straight down into the shark's
Corner
mouth.
Check it out.
You got mail.
8.
But yeah, we lose
7.
maybe
Come on.
6, 7,
Now-
8 people, and
tell me I'm
4
not an
people
athlete.
onto the
5.
year.
4 more.
Like,
Come
literally
on.
lose.
Look at that heart rate. Tell me I'm not an
Last
athlete.
Phrase.
What we got
She
next?
got on the slide and
Side
never
leg.
got back. Some say the slide is a portal to hell.
7. Get
Some
on
say
up.
it's the point at which 2 parallel universes actually meet. All those lost streaming tourists
Come on.
slide off to exist alongside
4.
an alternate self in a world
3.
slightly different from our own.
2.
And some say the entire park
Hey,
is
L
actually
step.
built on the body of the
Step.
anomaly.
Floor.
Each slide
Step.
like a
Barely
portal,
move.
fleshy tube
Step.
that leads
Now come on,
straight
Sam.
into
Move.
beings
Let's
dark
go.
caverns.
It barely moves.
Step.
Here's the
Floor.
thing.
Step. Look at that sweat.
Actually
What
got
a generally low number still.
Knees
It's
down.
increasing, but still relatively low.
glass teeth.
Come on, let's
You
work
can
out.
reach those teeth by sliding down.
Come on,
That's
y'all.
impressive.
Knee
Many
strap.
people would be impressed by
Let's
this.
go.
Jessalyn
Come on.
Garcia is also
Now,
very familiar with the
cross
slide's
it over.
unique properties.
Bring it back.
It's increasing now because I thought of
Three
Well,
knees.
that's a
Set.
funny thing.
global
When
issues, not because of the
Neal
squad.
Mirabelle
Cross
actually
it over.
lost her cousin Rocky.
Bring
and
it
I think
back.
racism in all forms.
Three knees.
Because I was
Hey.
there.
Three.
Y'all were.
2. Cross
A
it
hot
over.
sunny day,
Bring it
real
back. Get those
hazy
arms up.
like.
You've got
Three
mail.
knees.
I don't say things because they're
Get those
popular. I
arms
say
up.
things
You
because I
work a
need
little
them.
harder. I
Great
believe.
cheese everywhere. A whole
What you
mess.
put in
Rocky was up
is
at the
what
top
you
of
get
the
out.
slide hollering something
Now
dumb.
crunch it down. Come on.
Cowabunga bungholes is what I think he said. Now, mind you, I'm just quoting him because I
That
believe in
is
accuracy. I never
a
really
great
talk like that.
opportunity
Just so you know.
for you to be
Anyway,
grateful.
so Ron slid
Being
down
able
a
to
megalodon mega twister,
somebody somewhere
twisting in a mega
can't
sort
do
of
it.
way,
Come on.
and yelling all sorts of
Ease up.
colorful language, and then
Hey, that's
bloop,
7,
Going up because I made a really good
and
sandwich.
that's just how the slide is.
It's from
Like I
4.
said,
Believe
if
in
you
you.
know you want
Come on.
something,
Let's go.
it'll get it,
8 more.
no matter
8.
what.
Come
You've
on.
got
Death
mail.
7.
doesn't have
Comment with me.
all
6.
secrets,
Come on.
and one more will
5.
soon
Come on.
come.
I can hear you through that screen.
Aren't you racist
Come on.
against Italian people?
Let's go.
That's not even really a racist.
Please.
Megalodon
Three.
But
2.
yeah.
1. That's it. 3. 2. Do it again. 3 knees.
The crime scene.
3.
Fortunately, they had to
One.
go look into another murder.
3.
A chest
2.
named
Corner
Margarita
knee.
ripped the face off the sign spanner outside the Dizzy Zoo.
How long
Touch
is
that
it?
knee.
Top was buffet
Hey.
and pest control.
Touch that knee. Hey.
Usually, Margarita would hold up a second smaller sign, like the green sign spinner would spin a sign saying, you know, super one drinks
Touch
all
that knee.
night.
5.
And the
Come
chimp
on.
would spin one saying,
4.
trust
Let's
us,
go.
you're gonna need it.
3. Let's
You
go.
got
Guess they got into a
2.
spin-off, and
Time
then
for your
Margarita
leg
managed to
curls.
just
Woo! You gotta kick your butt.
Top was the face.
Lean
I
forward.
don't care who you
Kick
are.
that
You
foot.
put your butt in, the coast was clear. The cops were busy
7.
trying to find
Come on.
handcuffs tying me up to the
6.
chimp.
You've got mail.
So I
Five.
crawled into the
Come on.
Megalodon Mega Twister
4.
shark mouth.
Why do you
Get up.
have your age
Come
on
on.
screen?
Let's go. Side legs.
And obviously my age wouldn't be increasing so rapidly. It wouldn't be that high of a number.
In the shark's
5.
mouth.
It wouldn't be that high. I don't
4. Come on.
look that
3.
old.
Now, Mirabelle
2.
only ever wore a silver
L
sequin
step.
tube top.
Don't quit
You've
yet.
got mail.
That
Come
color
on.
was worn by a
Knees
different
up.
mermaid entirely.
Come on. What you say?
Orange blossom.
Knees up. Come on.
Jessalyn.
What you say?
Kill her. Me.
Knees up. Come on.
Think
Come
about
on.
that for
Come
just
on.
one
What
little
you
bitty
say?
moment.
Knees
I'll
up.
weigh
It goes
100
step.
pounds soaking
Roll.
wet. How would I
Knees
possibly
up.
murder
Come on.
Mirabelle
Step.
Diaz,
Floor.
lift her,
Straddle
carry her
with it.
through the
Hey.
Megalodon
Hey.
Mega Twister surrounding fences, and
Come
then
on, let's go.
raise her up
Come
into the
on.
shark's mouth?
Right on beat.
That thing is about 30 feet
Corner,
above the
knee,
ground,
straddle.
honeydew. I could never do
Turn.
it. And I
Corner,
wouldn't
knee,
kill her
straddle.
anyway.
Now cross it
These
over.
nails,
Bring it back.
please.
Give me 3 knees. Come on.
How
3.
could
2.
Jessalyn, or
Cross it
anyone
over.
for that matter, have
Sweat
lifted
with me.
Mirabelle
Dad,
Diaz
you think we'll be
into
friends
the
forever?
giant
Come on.
Megalodon?
Come on, let's do it again.
As
You've
it
got
turns
mail.
out,
Cross it over.
his investigation produced an interesting theory.
Drop a Twitch Prime if you
Well,
think we'll be
that's
friends
just
forever.
Bring it back.
Jessalyn didn't put her
3
there.
knees. Sweat
The
with me.
orchids did.
3. You can't stop. You can't quit. You can't
got
stop.
I've drawn enough
Come on.
muscular orchids
3.
with bazookas to know
2.
they
You've
are
got
Cross
mail.
it
You've got
down.
mail.
And I know that the orchid
Feel
tank
that?
is close enough to the water
That's a
slide
sense of
that an
accomplishment.
enterprising orchid could
We also have a
conceivably
heart of
flip
gratitude.
a body through the air into
All right.
the
Well,
waves
Well, hey, that was actually
You
really
guessed
I'm
it,
telling you what.
right in the shark's
Really
I'm
mouth.
not
good
afraid
video.
to sweat with
And I
you.
know this is
Come
not
on,
only
knees up.
possible, but
1 minute on those
because I
crunches.
found something else
Come
in the shark's
on.
mouth
Okay.
tonight.
Well, I'm taking a heart rate
Come
model.
on. I need
Frost.
your knees up.
As
Hey.
in
Right knee.
orca lunch.
All right, let's watch the same video again and do it every day until we
in
die.
and around
Alright,
the
Gotta
orca
get
tank.
it up.
All right, Chad, let's take a look at this video.
Why an orca might
We're
want
supposed
to
to watch it.
Hey.
First,
30 more
Jane
seconds.
thought she was
Don't
a
quit.
seal, which is like
Right
wagging
knee.
to an orca.
Left
She was,
knee.
after
Pull it
all,
right to
wearing
that
her
chest.
tail. Or maybe it was trying to
Sound
play with
effects,
her and
man.
accidentally killed her.
You do that on your
How are they even
Or
doing
maybe
it?
orcas
Come
have
on,
enough
y'all.
of humans
10 more
stuffing them into
seconds. That
tanks
means
and
4
making them
more.
perform little tricks for
4.
sunburned snowbirds.
3.
And they
Not
snap.
like a world.
2.
Or maybe the
Give me
orcas are
3
secret
knees. Let's
agents of
go.
the anomaly. The
3.
soft universe within their animal
1.
bodies uniquely attuned to the murmurs of that hidden world
Stop.
beneath our
3.
heads.
1 minute on those 3 knees.
That
Come
jingle
on.
had saved me in the
3.
wave pool.
Dang!
I hated her
1.
for it.
That's
that breathing.
insane.
Demanded its revenge through the orchids. We'll
Come.
never truly know.
Sweat.
So the real
It's a
question
sign of
is,
hard work.
how did Mirabelle get
Breathing
in
heavy.
Why
You're
was she
getting those
Okay,
working?
heart
close.
rates up. Come on.
Well,
3.
the purple sequin would
2.
suggest that
30
Jessalyn
seconds. Come
pushed
on.
her in
3.
for obvious
2.
reasons. I
1.
would have tried to find out more, but that's when the security guard came back from the
do
bathroom
it.
and,
3.
well,
230
here.
seconds.
out
Come
the
on.
jail.
You've got
3.
mail.
There's another question. we
You've
still
done
haven't
this
answered.
too?
You've got
What the
mail.
heck
3.
happened to
You got
Mirabelle's
2 more
face?
sets.
Why was it
Come on.
pushed in?
3.
An orca wouldn't
Two
do
last
that.
Why is
time
your
on the
head
right.
Even if it had a bazooka.
Three.
so
I
block
asked
shaped?
Rosalind
It's not block
about
shaped.
this
Don't say that.
You've got mail.
and
Come on, son,
what
look
she
out for a
makes
day.
of the purple sequin
Three.
found at
Two.
the
Now
crime
crunch
scene.
it down now.
Wasn't this all so
Going to those
corner knees. We're gonna
Very
go right
strange.
to
I say
left.
that Jared
You got
comes up
mail.
with strange things, but really nothing strikes me
curl.
as strange anymore.
All right, here we go.
Not really.
4,
Yeah, there was a guy,
3,
I don't remember
corner
the name,
knee.
who had
It's
built
right
a small
knee.
castle for the
Now
neighborhood
leg
stray
curl.
cats.
Curl.
Technically, it's
Say
a
it.
hoarding situation.
Now corner knee.
Smell
We
the
go.
cat castle from
Knee.
about a
You
mile
got
away if
mail.
you were standing
Knee.
downwind. Then there was a lady who
Curl.
kept setting fires.
Curl.
Which
Can I
isn't
get
that weird, you know,
right knee?
in and of itself.
Left
But she
knee.
said the
No, I
fire
can't.
was
You're
how
right.
she talked to the devil.
Share.
Got messages
I only got
from
enough
her.
for me. Left
Apparently,
curl.
he
Come
told her to set up a devil
Right knee.
practice.
You
She
got
got pretty
mail.
rich doing that, you know, so
Right
maybe she
curl.
was onto
Come on,
something.
30 seconds.
But anyway,
You got mail.
I don't find it
Left
strange.
knee.
People say
Right
strange
curl.
things all the time.
Left curl.
Orcas,
Keep it
tanks,
going.
that's
got
none of
mail.
my business.
Knee.
Unable
Pull it
to
into
find
that.
answers through
Right
Jared
into that
or
knee.
Jesselyn,
Last
I
set.
visit the water park on my own.
Knee.
After closing,
Knee.
it's dark. The air is.
I could
humidity.
probably do
The animals are sleeping
Curl.
somewhere on
Now
some
punch it
near
down.
their
Woo.
animal
How we-
duties.
If I wasn't
You
busy,
got
I would
mail.
come on,
Somewhere
talk
You
to
got
this.
mail.
one
Now we're going to
hemisphere
the side
is
leg. No, I'm
the
busy.
other half.
We're going to do 30 seconds. You got to go side leg. Side leg.
Don't say I'm unemployed.
I
I'm-
look up at the dark monolith.
I'm very like I'm working right now.
It's true. that
I'm literally
it's
literally working right now. I have to go to the bathroom 1 second. But this is a job. I'm working.
Okay.
I take
3,
pictures. My
2,
flash
just like the 3D count.
curving
3,
figures of
2,
wet western
1.
central
Good.
night.
Catch on fast. Do it again. Let's go.
You got mail.
3,
It's tossed
2,
just beneath
1.
the photo
Switch it
stand
up.
where tourists
Come on, can you give me
compose as
15
if
more
smiling
seconds?
from inside
Come
a
on.
shark's jaws.
3,
A
2,
dark, glossy
1. You
rectangle
can do it.
just beside
3,
the shark's
2,
painted
1
head.
more setty. Come on.
A cell phone.
3. Oh, get that animation in there. Come on.
The
Let's
even
go.
pharmaceutical
Now
logo
crunch it down.
tips me off.
You are near the
Back at
end.
my
I'm
motel
in.
room, I charge the phone.
Come on now. With this
You
next
got
one.
Oh my God! I missed a line.
Side. We're
The
gonna do
footage
3.
shows Mirabelle, alive and waving. The palm trees around her are
Here we
still
go.
The storm
3,
will touch
1.
land in a few hours, but for now,
2,
she's been swept. Leaning
3.
against the orca tank.
Switch it up.
A
Come on.
sparkly acrylic nail comes into
1,
view. It's just
2,
holding the phone.
3.
Here's
Switch
audio
it up.
from the
Don't say shill. I like that. That's my favorite drink in the whole world.
2. Oh man.
You know when you're
3.
still
I'm not a sellout.
Switch it up.
you know, real good.
1,
You got
2.
mail.
Every time that step,
You
that
got
foot
mail.
hits the
Director,
floor,
you're
count
going
that
to
step.
love you, girl. Definitely the next Little Mermaid on ice.
And then it happens.
2,
Margarita, the
3.
face
Come on,
ripping
30
chick,
seconds.
lands
Come
atop
on.
Mirabelle's windswept head,
1,
screaming.
Apparently,
has transformed
this guy's
a
best
long
ever.
t-shirt
Last
into a sort of
Come on.
Do it.
makeshift parachute.
1.
The
Come
wind
on.
has just been strong enough
2.
to
Come
fly her
on.
across the paltry,
3.
teeny tiny town of Mystic.
You got mail.
Uh-oh.
Mirabelle attempts to
Left
flee
side.
as
Come on.
Jesselyn continues
Oh,
recording.
1,
God, that was close.
He was
2.
here, but that was blocked.
3.
Right
Crunch it
away,
down.
several
Amazing
extremely
job.
blonde women.
Amazing. Let that sweat come on down.
T-shirt.
Let it
She
come on
spins
down.
one.
Don't hold it.
Frank loses control of the golf cart and it makes
it back.
contact with
Don't hold
Mirabelle,
it back.
sending her
Now
and
we got the knee
flying
straddle.
into the
We're
orca
going to take it
tank.
all the way around. And we're going to keep you on the straddle.
To ride
Great.
the orca,
Over
waving
before
the
minutes.
novelty
Here we go.
t-shirts in
I'd
the
rather
air.
Yeah, I feel like that does.
Straddle.
Into the air by the
Take it
fucking orca. 1, 2,
Right.
3 times.
Let's go.
Before somersaulting directly
straddle.
into the
Just keep it
smiling
going.
jaws of
30
the
seconds.
dog.
Corner knee straddle.
At this point,
Turn.
the blonde woman has
Corner
no
knee
idea.
straddle.
It features a large lizard inside.
Don't
the
bring up
box.
the price.
Straddle.
Above it, the word
Turn.
iguana.
The cookies.
Good time.
Come on, 20 seconds.
Chat, focus
Come
on
on, let's go. Last
the
round.
video.
Hey,
Straddle.
I mean,
Turn.
it's a time attack.
Straddle.
You got mail.
Now punch
You
it
didn't know
down.
her disappearing.
Now I know what you're saying.
You got mail.
I mean,
DG
you're
corner.
in the business of crime. Beautiful missing girls. Beautiful
You said
dead
corner.
girls.
All
Everyone
of them.
cares about
All
the beautiful
on
dead
us.
girls. It should have been
You
me.
got
Pushing
mail.
yourself.
I was the orange blossom
keep
queen.
going
Not
against that
her.
grain.
If I wasn't doing this, I'd probably be
About
that.
to get a part
Cross
in
it
a
over.
real Hollywood,
Now we-
Florida
Cross
production.
it over.
Well,
We're gonna
I'm
cross it over
juggling
4
two
times.
jobs to
Here we go.
raise Braden, Jaden,
I'm
and
gonna
Aiden.
go
It
last.
wasn't fair. I'm burying the phone in
4.
the ground.
I don't know what's
3.
Critical
Critical
hit.
hit.
Whatever
Now
the
give me
fuck
3.
it
Critical
is.
hit.
It's a
bad
Three.
intent
Now
for a
switch it over. Cross it over.
printer.
4.
Probably one or the other.
3. Come on.
I'm so sorry.
2. Now give me 3 knees.
Corner.
3.
And so,
2.
the
Crunch it down.
strange
We're going to do
sad
those
case of
crossovers
Mirabelle
again.
Diaz became
We got to cross
stranger
over for
and
4.
sadder.
Bring it back to
critical
hit.
I thought about secrets while looking
I don't
back
look
on
like
my
someone
injury.
with degenerative muscular.
The sun had begun to
You want to give up?
I don't even know what that
Why
was.
you started. And that's going to motivate you to continue to go. Here we go.
You should, don't say that about people.
Cross it over. 4,
But here, this
Jen has a rule to go for your
the
life.
light washing Wild's compound in amber. Violence seemed impossible.
3 knees. Come on.
As I readied myself
3,
to return to my
2,
rental car,
cross it over.
You got
4, bring it back.
I know it's a fact, by the way.
run.
2, last one.
Very
I thought
athletic.
about these pet birds.
I
Made
can
wild once again.
3 knees.
Tigers.
3,
Cannellini
2,
pacing
cross
over
it
the
down.
I
pythons
Three.
twisting their way through the crowd.
2,
right now.
Critical
3
hit.
knees. Count it
I
down.
watched the image
Critical
of Mirabelle
hit.
again. She was beautiful. Maybe
Check it out. I'll
she
react
was
to that.
been a little
Heart rate monitor. I'll show
like
you.
Frankenstein.
I'll show you right now.
Maybe she'd been helpful and sweet.
Leg curl.
Maybe she was a
Leg
good
curl.
friend
Come on,
and
y'all.
You got me.
Side leg.
an
Side
excellent
leg.
employee and an average student. But
You're supposed to
she
wet the
had dreams.
L step.
fan. I'm not spitting on myself.
Floor. Step.
Mirabelle Diaz
Step.
had become
Floor. Knee straddle.
Corner hit.
Check it out.
I'm Ingrid
Straddle.
Mendoza.
Check out my heart rate.
You know the
and you're
move,
listening
man.
to Killer
Cross it
Country.
over.
Killer
4,
Country is produced by Wild
3,
Media and by supporters
2,
like you. Thank
3
you.
knees. Count it down.
And stay safe
3,
out there.
2,
It's
cross it
Major
over.
Country after all.
It's hard for the heart rate to detect that. Holy shit.
Cross it over. Bring it back.
Critical
3
hit.
knees. 3, 2, 1.
Check out how low my heart
Thank you
rate
so
is.
much for tuning in. I appreciate you rocking out with me. Let's stretch it out together.
Critical hit.
Together. Down to those toes. That sweat equity.
You got me.
Never be afraid of that sweat. Earned it. Gave your all. All right. We're going to jump to the right side. Excellent job. Switch it up. You always want to get that stretch in. Maybe 5, 10
I'm
minutes stretch
Ingrid
before.
Mendoza, and you're in.
You have to wet it.
Country.
It's not weird.
This week,
Critical hit.
It's not weird. I wash my hands.
Corner hit. Critical hit.
Mirabelle dreamed
Almost
of
daily.
becoming a Hollywood actress, but trapped in the small seaside
Right.
town of
Critical
East
hit.
Florida.
Make sure you tune in for the next workout with us. You definitely
can't
want to
do
make
that.
sure you
Use
get
carb
that's
fit
wrong.
with her.
Critical hit.
Critical
hit.
Legitimate opportunities were
That's
few and far
Corner
between.
critical
Eventually,
hit.
however, Mirabelle found a path to acting in an unexpected place. Wild Tides Water Park. There,
Critical
Mirabelle
hit.
learned a long
Check it out.
Crunch it down.
5 days
Hey,
ago.
come on,
Tell me I'm not an
Wild Tides, Mirabelle became
Critical
Let's
hit.
go.
Critical hit.
Let's give me 3 knees. Get up.
Critical hit.
Then, on August 24th, 2012, everything changed. Hurricane Braden tore through Mr.
3,
Bay,
2,
destroying
1.
65
Switch it
cars,
up.
34
3. Now go back to those
ships, and
crunches.
even at
Crunch it
least
down.
one person
barely moved.
You got mail.
Mirabelle
It barely moved.
Diaz.
What is generally low numbers?
4.
Still, it's increasing, but still
Let's go.
relatively low.
2. Come on. 3 knees. Count it down.
That's
2, 1. Switch it up. 3, 2.
I don't like to speak into the
it's increasing now because I thought of global issues, not because of the squats.
We're going to build that project as we can.
I think racism in all forms is wrong.
Go, all right? Let's go. Now crunch it down.
critical hit.
I don't say
Critical
them because they're popular. I say them because I need them.
corner hit.
Adding a move as we go. Out of here we go. 3 knees. Count it down.
Level up.
3, 2, 1. Switch it up.
Yeah, regulation blowing out here, you understand? Yeah, they're real critical hit. I got 2 months worth of beans. Yeah, all kinds of beans. Right, Black?
And just going up because I made a really
Don't
good
worry, you
sandwich.
don't have to remember.
It's from Italy.
Jelly beans? Yeah, I was worried. You know, because she lived all by herself.
Critical. I only call it out. Critical. Corner curl.
Aren't you racist against Italian?
You've got mail.
That's not even really a race. But
You've
yeah.
got mail.
Maybe if
Let's
she
go.
just thinks,
Back to those crunches. Crunch it down.
Critical. Corner hit.
How long is it?
I spoke with Frank at his home over free bean salad. Where
Critical
we sat
hit.
on an expansive back patio festooned with marble statues of dolphins, women,
4.
and
Don't quit on me.
women.
3.
We
Don't
could
stop
see
on me.
the
2. Let's go.
wild
3
Corner
knees.
hit.
Count it down. 3,
twister.
2,
You've got mail.
1.
Massive water
There you
slide,
go.
Corner
just over
hit.
100 feet tall, that shoots park visitors into the waiting jaws of a fiberglass.
Why do you have your age on screen?
please, this park employees half the damn town easily. We added that big
Obviously,
sign.
my age wouldn't be increasing.
Corner curl. Did you get some of the
So rapidly, or it wouldn't be that high of a number.
Now we're adding your side
It wouldn't be
leg.
that high. I don't look that old.
Side leg. Side leg.
Usually just never
Side leg. Now. Punch it down.
except for that time.
4. Come on.
Kids got
3.
in during the alligator parade.
2. Come on. 3 knees. Count it down. 3, 2,
Critical
1.
hit.
Switch it up.
Behind us,
3,
something
2.
bumps
Corner knee. Hands up.
against a glass
Hey.
wall.
Come on, y'all. Let's work out.
That's cantilever.
Corner curl.
Upgrade. Hershey.
Let's go.
You've got mail.
Come on, what you got next?
Critical
Fortune is an avowed animal lover.
Side leg. Kick it out.
Upgrade. Hershey.
Now,
Glass pyramid teeming with all sorts
4.
of
Dad, you can be friends forever.
Corner hit.
Come on, we come. L step
a
again.
6-foot
Step.
albino alligator
4.
named
Step. Come on.
He also owns a
Critical
novel
hit.
Be friends forever.
roughly 16 flamingos,
Punch it
2
down.
tigers,
Critical
1
hit.
elephant, and
Let's go,
several
step.
ostriches.
Let's go. Give me 3 knees and count them down.
Critical
3,
hit.
2, 1. Switch it up. 3, 2. Corner knee.
Critical hit.
Sometimes I
Elbow to knee.
All right.
Critical
That was actually a really good video.
Critical hit.
Come on, talk to me. Come on, I see you.
Anyway,
I hear
Okay,
you.
well, I'm taking the hard part off.
Side legs.
Corner hit.
All right, let's watch the same video again and do it every day until it's done.
L step.
All right, Jesse.
Critical
Let's
hit.
take this video.
Critical
Now,
hit.
knee
Watch
strap.
She really
Corner
was.
knee strap.
Critical hit. Critical hit. Critical hit.
Come on, let's go.
You know, about
Come on.
what to do with
Critical
Down.
hit.
Now, you're breathing heavy.
Critical
sweating.
hit.
You
Good to go.
You know, you would
Okay.
look so good.
Okay, how are you breathing? Control your workout. Let's go.
Go to that Shake Shack.
Couple more punches.
Corner hit.
Is that like a world record?
Corner hit. Corner
3
hit.
Almost.
3, 2. I'm also crazy.
Almost the orange blossom queen. Almost ambassador
3,
Kez.
2.
insane!
Again.
That's insane!
1.
It takes a lot of
Come
character
on.
to keep showing up
Corner
after
knee.
losing out.
Corner hit. Critical hit.
7. Come on.
Corner hit.
5. Count with me.
Critical
4.
hit.
Come on.
Critical hit. Critical hit.
2.
The orange blossom queen.
Corner hit.
Straight years in a row.
You've done this too?
7. Come on.
Critical
Right to the
hit.
knees.
Admire
6
Mirabelle,
more.
too.
6.
Why is your head so
She
blocked?
volunteered all the
Critical
time.
Okay, it's not blocked shade.
3, 2 more.
Little old people.
Block out the gap.
Sing that
3
song
knees.
from
Get 'em up the
that
step.
Corner hit.
I'm in your world, or whatever it's called.
3,
I don't know. My
2,
children only watch
1.
God
Switch it up.
movies.
3,
She'd sing that.
2. Corner
She didn't
knee.
have children, so
8,
maybe she didn't realize.
7.
Or husband,
Squeeze.
which I also
6.
have.
Come on. 5. You got
Corner
it.
He was
hit.
a
4. Come on.
perfectionist.
Easy.
3.
She'd
Come
sing
on.
that same
Corner
song
hit.
over and
Leave me
over
hanging.
until she got it
Corner
right.
curl.
20, 30 times. The
7.
people
Come
would tell
on.
her she didn't have to,
6. I
that she
got
could
you.
stop at any
5.
time.
4 more.
She was
Come
able
on.
to do it. She was a natural performer.
No, I can't share.
Last 2.
I only got enough.
What we got next? Side leg.
You know, everyone's
8.
different. Some of us are
7.
more
Get 'em
into
up.
the artistry of it all.
Come on.
Critical hit. Corner hit. Corner hit. Critical hit. Corner hit.
How long?
Hey,
Hey, L step. Step.
Critical hit.
Watch out. Step. Now come on, step.
Critical
Let's go.
hit.
blaming her.
Critical hit.
Stop this.
Critical hit.
She
Come
didn't
on.
deserve
Knee
that.
strap.
Upgrade.
She
Purchase.
just never
If
thought
I wasn't
something
busy, I would
like
do
that would happen in a
I'm busy.
teeny
You gotta be
little
No, I'm
teeny
busy.
weensy
Come on,
town
y'all.
like
Knee
Miss
strap. Let's go.
Don't say I'm unemployed. I'm very. This is my job.
Corner
Sit
hit.
on.
I'm working right now. I'm literally
Say.
literally working right now. I can go to the bathroom. But this is a job. I'm working.
Three knee.
Corner hit.
Three. Two. Sit over. Bring it back. Those arms up.
Corner hit.
Three knees. You get those arms up. You can work a little harder. I believe it. What you put in is what you get out. Now crunch it down. Come on. That is a great opportunity. Great. Being able to do somebody somewhere can't do it. Come on. Shit.
Level up.
Oh my god! I missed a lot.